Hey everybody, welcome to Eureka Springs channel. I'm Melody, your host. We're coming to you from Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Y'all know it's Christmas. And you know, it's beautiful here in Eureka Springs. And I wanted to come today. I know some of you are probably planning a few holiday trips maybe, or maybe first of the year. And I thought, it'd be really cool to drop in on one of our bed and breakfast here in Eureka Springs to showcase them, and maybe you can make your plans to come and be with them pretty soon. And let me get them onto the screen. This is Sean and Shira Faust with Evening Shade Inn in Eureka Springs. Hi, guys.
Hello, Melody. Thank you. Thanks for having us today.
Oh, are y'all cold over there at all?
We are cold. We're sitting in my office space right now, and my heater has not been functioning properly in here. It's got a little side heater, so we're just doing the extra bundle.
I like it. Well, and it makes you cuddle more. I like that idea.
I like him too. I mean,
yeah,
he's my
like
best
him.
friend. we work together at Evening Shade Inn. We're pretty much the two that do all of the things, and it's a happy place. So thanks for welcoming us to share a little bit.
Yeah. And, I think about you guys fairly often. I think about all of our bed and breakfasts around town, what makes you so unique. And, everybody has their own little thing that do. When people come to visit you guys at the inn, what are some of the first impressions that people say about your place when they step inside your doors?
Well, we're super fortunate, Melody, that, Eureka Springs is such a wonderful place, and we all really do work together so well. And I think we all thrive best when we support each other. So there are choices galore here for folks to pick from. But here at Evening Shade, one of the things that we're so fortunate to have is great reviews. We have folks who often comment that they really love the personal touches and the fact that we're so available, and we do love to visit with our guests and to make points of contact and to really kind of be I like to tell them, be like the family members you like you're going to visit the family members that make you comfortable.
Right.
And we hope to be very home away from home, and They like that we are clean. Sean is a 20-year retired veteran, and so we have kind of a standard of cleanliness that I think is really reassuring to folks. When you leave home, you want it to feel like the kind of place that you're at home, where you could take off your shoes, where you can touch everything and it feels clean and comfortable, and you don't feel like you're removed from the norm. So we get a lot of comments about that. Another thing that we do that I think is different than a lot of places is we don't have and have never had here a communal dining space. So we deliver everybody's breakfast in a basket. They're beautiful handmade Amish baskets, and we do a full hot breakfast each morning that's always different, as well as an afternoon dessert each day of your stay.
Yeah, I mean, all those little personal touches, I can tell you guys are really, concentrated on. I'm showing some photographs right now of your rooms. I'm not sure you can see that, but I want to go back to really slamming home the first point you made was the fact that, you have a lot of great reviews. And I think looking back here, no wonder you were voted the best of Northwest Arkansas 2024 winner for, looks like, three awards there. I mean, obviously you're doing something spot on there at Evening Shade Inn. And now we're going to go back to, let's look at these rooms. And I for my first impression, when looking at these photographs, was how spacious your rooms were. I mean, really large. Boy, I could just camp out all week there, not ever leave. And the nice little cozy fireplaces. Is there a fireplace in every room?
There are 5 of our 8 rooms that have fireplaces. Every room has a king-size bed, and every room has a 2-person jetted tub that is in the room separate from the bathroom.
Every room has a king bed?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
That's really unique. I love that.
We are super fortunate in Eureka to have some of the space that we have.
I mean, really, that's pretty sweet. And, it's really hard to find, a lot of places either have one king or, maybe, you have to get ready to book. And boy, I need to spread out when I'm on vacation.
We also have a large parking lot, and we have 3 restaurants within walking distance.
Yeah.
We are super fortunate to have parking at every every spot.
That's pretty cool. Right, straight out of the car and right into your room. I love that. And you mentioned a little bit about the meals and stuff that you provide. I've got a photograph here. I was like, my mouth watered a little bit when I saw this. Avocado toast, obviously, right?
That's a personal favorite, so couldn't help but choose that one. And that's actually probably me eating my breakfast, because the truth is, when they come in the baskets, Melody, we always have orange juice comes in the basket. You always get a main dish and then a side dish that's either sweet or savory, depending on what the main dish was, and then a full fruit dish as well. So breakfasts are really hearty, and I think people like that,
Yes,
and especially
absolutely.
in this time where it's so expensive to dine out, having that meal to start your day, I think is really helpful.
Oh, yes. And just the comfort and convenience of having it in your room without having to kind of butt up next to somebody you might not want to have a conversation with every morning. I'm just saying.
Well, and I don't know about you, Melody, but I myself don't want to get out of my jammies early in the morning until I've had coffee. I don't want to perform.
Absolutely. And my I can't even hold a conversation until high noon until I've had my coffee. And I'm looking at some delicious chocolate covered strawberries. Is that something you can actually add on to deliver to your room as well, or?
It is. I do the hand dipped chocolate covered strawberries in house. And that's how Sean and I decided that we had made success in life, was when we started to get to have chocolate covered strawberries sometimes. So it really is quite the bonus. And we also will do a really nice floral arrangement. We have a full charcuterie board that's basically a meal for two that you can add on, and other surprises that are soon to come. To add on as well. So we're always working on evolving here to give more. We love what we do, and I think
it shows. It shows.
Yeah, I think that's why we have been fortunate in those ways.
Well, when people are coming to stay there, and they're trying to plan, their whole weekend, what would be one of the first things you would tell folks to do straight out the door? Where do you want to go first when you come to Eureka Springs? You got a recommendation?
I like to tell folks to go to the History Museum. I think the history of Eureka and the fact that Eureka is so diverse and has been for so long. I think that tourists really, as guests, you just meld into the culture here. And I think that's what they really come back for. We have all kinds of wonderful restaurants, nightlife, all kinds of those things. But I think it's the Eurekans that make Eureka, Eureka.
Oh, well, and you're right. Go ahead, hon.
Oh, I just was going to say, we have favorite places as well. And you just, I think, kind of get a vibe as to what folks sort of tell you that they're interested in. And then we try to encourage people to go and enjoy all different kinds of businesses here in town. Because, again, we really do work well together.
And I think the essence that makes... I think the essence that makes us is that we're on site and we are locals. And so when someone says that they're vegetarian, we know which way to direct them. Or someone who says that's not, what I'm interested in, we know where to go.
Yeah. And, there's no better recommendation than getting it from a local. I mean, that is the thing. There's plenty of publications out there for folks to dive into and get the whole itinerary made up. But when you come and you live, talking to somebody that lives here all the time, on the property too, and just to get your take on things, what a wonderful service, really, for everybody. And, you kind of, I was thinking about y'all are sort of, you kind of tucked away a little bit. You don't have, I'm sure you don't have any traffic noise or anything out there much because you're kind of tucked back. And
well, we're on the main highway, but the beauty is our property is very large.
Yes.
And it kind of sits up the hill. So I think the sound doesn't carry the same.
Yes.
So we quite often have folks who stay with us who say that it's so interesting to be so very close to the center of downtown, but feel like you're removed and in the woods, that's
convenience and comfort all wrapped in one.
And that's another thing that's really different about our property as well, is that we have instead of being in a traditional bed and breakfast style where it's all in one building, we actually have a home and office that sits in the center, and then we have different units that go around. So we have 2 standalone cottages that are units, each unit's standalone, and then we have a building that houses 2 units and a building with 4 units. So
nice.
They all open to the outdoors. They're all very secluded feeling, and like you said, they're all really large. So it's we lucked out. We did. We're the 3rd owners, and we got a really fantastic property, and we just love what we do. We also do an afternoon dessert each day of our guests' stay, and that is included in the cost of staying. And so that's a lot of fun too. Who doesn't want a sweet treat?
All of us. All of it. That's a no-brainer. Well, I want to show you, folks, if you're listening, I know that some of you watching might have some additional questions for them. And so if you have a comment, you like to put it in the comments below, ask them a question. But be sure and go to their website, eveningshade.com, to find out more, make your reservations, and dive a little deeper into everything that you guys have got to offer. I know that people can find out a lot more on your website. But I wanted to thank you guys for coming today to talk about your properties, and also just to once again say congratulations for having such a great reviews and all the things that you're being celebrated for. It really shows in the hands-on that you guys are doing there. You're doing something very, very right, and your people that are staying there know it. And that's just something that we all need to celebrate. I love celebrating you guys, and thank you so much for being such a great part of Eureka Springs. You both give back to the community. You know, it's one thing to run a business here. It's another thing to give back to your community where you eat, sleep, and breathe. And you guys do that so well, and we approve your service to our town as well.
Sweet friend. Absolutely.
Yes.
It does take the whole village, doesn't it?
Oh, it does. It does every day. We're very lucky and very fortunate to live here, and that's why so many people want to live here. You know, everybody that comes to Eureka wants to move here, and that says that we're doing something right too.
Yep,
so.
And they can come and have a visit.
That's right, anytime.
Stay with our other local lodging partners, and we are always here and happy to help. If you want information about Eureka, you don't have to be staying here to call or to stop in. You have friends. And we are happy to be your concierge and your family you like away from home.
Oh my gosh. What a generous offer. Oh my goodness. The phone may be ringing off. You're going to be the new Chamber of Commerce and the CAPC all in one.
Oh, they're great too. So we don't want to take it all away.
All right. Thanks, guys, for coming today. We appreciate y'all very much. And be sure, and everybody that's watching this, be sure and share this segment. Click that share button, follow us, and do all the great things so that we can help spread the word even wider about this little piece of paradise where we all live.
Oh, it is.
Thanks, guys, for joining me. Appreciate y'all. Guys, check out Evening Shade Inn. It's eveningshade.com, not even Shade Inn, just Evening Shade Inn, just so y'all are aware. Make sure you don't make that mistake. eveningshade.com, and check them out. And we're so happy to celebrate people every day here at the Eureka Springs channel. Of course, all the things that we do, we try to give back to our community as much as all the people that we bring on. We make choices, bring people on to this screen because they are contributing people, they are celebrated people, and they are the best of the best. And we try to do that as much as we can. Thank you guys for watching us. And here's a little bit of a word from one of our sponsors who we are so grateful for. Thank you guys for joining us today.
Experience the magic of Christmas in Eureka Springs. Step back in time to the Victorian era while you dine, shop, and celebrate amidst stunning lights and festive events. Create memories to cherish a lifetime in Eureka Springs, Arkansas.